Hello, this is Mike Moyer, inventor of Slicing Pie. Today I'm going to share with you the Slicing Pie Recalibration Spreadsheet, which is a tool that you can use to change your existing equity split into one that matches the Slicing Pie model. There's a number of reasons you might want to do this, but the key here is it allows you to buy down shares instead of allocate new shares, which can help potentially avoid tax situations. In many jurisdictions, issuing new shares can cause a trigger for taxes, where if the company buys back shares from individuals, it may not. So let's pretend we have a scenario in which each person has 10,000 shares, initial allocation of 10,000 shares. We got 5 people working on the company, and they each have 10,000 shares, which is a fixed split, which is the antithesis of what it should be. Slicing Pie always tries to avoid these equal splits because there's no way you can have equal participation. But in this case, each person is an equal shareholder, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, and this company is off and running. Time goes by, people do stuff, there's good days, there's bad days. Hopefully you have more good days than bad days and the company reaches a break-even point. At that point, you want to freeze your equity according to the Slicing Pie model. In this case, people did different things, had different commitment levels, and Slicing Pie tells us that the right split should look more like this. Instead of an even split, it should look more like this. So Anson has 36% as the largest shareholder, and Norvin has 11% as the smallest shareholder. But we've already issued equal shares to everybody, so we have to somehow adjust these shares. We can either allocate new shares, which might incur a tax consequence, or we can buy down shares at a predetermined price. The buy down scenario is more useful. We have to figure out how many shares to buy back from each person, and that's what the recalibration spreadsheet does for us. So here's how it works. Open the spreadsheet up. The red fields, the red text is for editing. Add everyone's name there so you can keep track. Then enter the original allocation, in this case 10,000 shares each. So boom, we put in 10,000 shares each, and of course the original allocation is telling you, the spreadsheet is telling us that it's 20% each, and indeed that's what our initial allocation was. But Slicing Pie is telling us to do this allocation. So next step is to enter that allocation into the Slicing Pie allocation row, and it'll do the math for us. So in this case, we've noticed that Anson has the largest share at 36%. So we have to set his 10,000 shares at 36% of the company, which would equal 27,778 shares. Based on that, we have to buy down shares to bring everyone else into balance with the Slicing Pie model. So in order to make Mike 18%, we have to buy 5,000 shares back from him. In order to make Mary 14%, we have to buy 6,111 shares back from her. We got to buy 4,167 shares back from Ann, and 6,944 shares back from Norvin. And because the company is buying back shares instead of issuing new shares, we're potentially avoiding a tax situation. And now, at the end of the day, we have a nice Slicing Pie allocation which sets Anson as the original 10,000 shares and has adjusted everyone else properly so that their inner ownership equals what Slicing Pie tells them equal. Everyone's happy because they all get what they deserve. This spreadsheet can be downloaded from the Slicing Pie website. Simply go to the blog and search Recalibration, and the spreadsheet will come up. I hope you enjoy using it, and please let me know if you have any questions. Thank you very much, and have a great day.